How am I giving you the West Ham United latest cup runs? So basically, this is going to be from the FA Cup to the it's going to be from the FA Cup till the Europa League run because we're going to have done by Spurs. Okay, back to the Carabao Cup. Okay, let's start with Leeds United FA Cup. Leeds. We knew Leeds were in the tough battle. Leeds have injury crisis in January. They had to use most of their players that was in the youth squad, so it was too easy for us. If they had to use players like that Harrison, they would have took something. But unfortunately, Leeds didn't take anything. It was 2-0. But the thing is, again, it's the Leeds with Bielsa, they can handle the pressure of having it's too like youngsters that it was too easy. It was too easy for us. Like as I was playing men versus boys, Leeds were too easy to get attacked. I do feel sorry for them, but it's our cup run. It's our cup, so we have to do with our business. They have to do with their business. Leeds needs to they need to fix this problem out. So I feel like with Leeds, they should have fixed that problem when the injury crisis. It's January. They have got the transfer window, so having Bamford out, having Harrison out was a big mistake. I feel like with Bielsa they should have done more. Next one, we're gonna go to Kidman Harriers. A massive cup run for Kidman Harriers. They are in the seventh tier of the League Cup. The league, they're not even in the league. The English Football League. They're in the they're not even in the League Cup. So they're in the Van Rama National League. So that should not have. I feel like that should not have affected our game. I feel like again we should have got something out of this game against the with areas. They should. Alex Penn's goal was good, but we scored a Declan Rice and Jared Bowen. I feel like with our defense was too weak. We underestimated Minnesota Harriers. We shouldn't have scored. They shouldn't have scored those goals. We should have just battered them. But you know what the thing is, what I like about playing against the young teams, like the teams outside the Van Rama, so you get to know them a lot. And the thing is, that you play in the lower leagues is like you don't have that experience of having to play against the big teams. I never heard of Kidderminster Harriers before, so having them to play against us was good. We beat them 2-1, which is a good result for us. I mean, they should be proud. Even though they lost, they should be proud of themselves. They gave a fight against the Premier League team, but the better team won. 2 90th minute goals, 120-minute goal. I think we should have done more. I think if we got more out of this game, then yes, we could have brought up a better side. If we could, yes, we were again underestimated. We should never underestimate football. But playing against Kidderminster Harriers was a tough challenge. But I mean, I hope they do good, but they just been on form, on level with us. I'm glad with what they've been doing. So, unlucky Kidderminster Harriers, you are a massive team to play for your league. Your team has a massive bounce back from going to where you were, you know, from going to where you were before to going to play against the big team, which was really, really good. So well done to Kidderminster Harriers. Next is Sevilla away. Sevilla, a team that has been on form, 6 times Europa League winners, a team that has never lost against the Premier League. Any English squad they never beaten one, and so even though we were a good team, Sevilla outsmarted us. They had players like Rakitic and Martial. They've been on again. It's at their own stadium, and plus their own stadium is hosting the final. So I feel like us being where we are right now has given the idea of, oh, we can do this, and we have done the job against big teams before. But Sevilla is a difficult team to play against. They've been doing good in the La Liga, so congratulations to Sevilla. 1-0. Munir scored, the youngster from Barcelona. So yeah, well done to Sevilla. You really impressed them well. Again, playing against Sevilla is a tough place to go. So against Sevilla has been on form, but we've just needed a break, and then I think playing against Aston Villa at home gave us a massive boost at home. So yeah, well done to Sevilla on beating us 1-0 with Moon Air. Sevilla home. Sevilla had a massive advantage. They have scored the 1-0 goal against us by Munir. We've noticed that Sevilla has got so many injuries. Martial's out. They've got they've got a lot of players out missing today. So I feel like with Sevilla having that injury list has damaged their form, but I don't think having that problem with Sevilla is not the solution. I think with Sevilla, we shouldn't say, oh, you know what, they've got an injury crisis. But again, we should never have underestimated them. And you know what? Is the matter of fact that we've kept the power going on against Sevilla, and to go up against Sevilla, 58,000 large capacity. You know, they've been on fire. We were just too strong. You know, we have to keep it extra time. You know, we had fantastic opportunities against Sevilla, and you know what? We're going to France. You know, we're going to go to France and play against Lyon, but Sevilla unlucky for me not breathe. 2-0 on aggregate. So 2-0 with Suchak with the header and Yarmolenko. You know, he's been suffering problems with Ukraine. So it's been unfortunate for Yarmolenko. But what he's done for this club, even though he had that trouble with he's been having trouble in Ukraine and the war against Russia, I feel like with what Yarmolenko just brought out in that performance is just making us a better team. And Sevilla has been doing good, but the matter of fact that we kept 120 minutes of the performance where we should not have, where we should not have, um, we should not have done this extra time. We were the better team. We used our knowledge for we used our knowledge against Sevilla. In good place, we used our knowledge of their weaknesses and their strength. After playing against them, we know what we were having problems with, and Sevilla couldn't handle us. Next one is Southampton. We were saying that people are saying that, you know what, we shouldn't have done that. We shouldn't have. We just been poor in this performance. We were just poor. 1-0 in our first half, and it's just undeniable that we were just poor. I don't understand why Dawson gave that penalty. It was deja vu. He literally done the same thing at the home game in Southampton, which we lost 3-2. We should not have done that. And this was the point where I was just annoyed with Dawson with his with the goal that with the penalty. He made a mistake of letting Broha score the second goal. He's been a good. Some people think he's been a good player, but I just feel like I still need to trust Dawson to put on that performance, to put in this high performance, and he has maybe impressed some fans, but he hasn't. Some them there's just lately just he hasn't. He's been having ups and downs season for us. So I think we need to keep an eye on Dawson, and he had a great game yesterday against Chelsea, but it was a matter of fact that he just kept it to himself. He kept the fact that he kept the fact that he's trying to be a good player for us, but it's a matter of fact that he kept having this form of performing bad, making so many mistakes. It is a massive problem for us. So that's why I'm trying to say to Dawson, keep up the good. Keep try and start making mistakes. Think outside the box. Lyon home 1-1. Bowen and Dembele. I actually forgot Dembele went to Lyon. The January transfer with Lo Celso and Aurier, because Spurs had that massive transfer spending of Bentancur and Kulusevski. The rest of the Dembele's red card, I thought that was not a red card on Cresswell. Again, it was a stupid mistake. You know what the thing is that if you watch the replay, you can see Lyon player Dembele winking at the fans, at the camera. It's reminded me of Dembele. I'm like, where Fref is blinking. He's not even in a position where he had the opportunity to. He was not the last man, so that annoyed me the most. Cresswell's hand was not I think it was a foul, but in the way of thinking, oh, should that be in a red card? Is that a goal scoring opportunity? It's not an goal scoring opportunity. So VAR did waste their time coming to ruin our game. We've seen this VAR being in that position where they screw us. And it's really annoying VAR. I mean, the referee's been. I mean, you're trying to say, oh, you know what, the referee's trying to make the game better, but how can you make the game better if you're allowing a guy who cheats, who lies, and we had no Cresswell, and we thought, oh, not having Cresswell was going to be our massive defeat. Some people said, oh, Cresswell, our backline's already weak because we have no Cresswell, no Bonner, no Zuma. So having the opportunity to have that one of our best defenders taken away was a massive mistake. So 1-1. Even though we had 10 men, we were a strong team. We went all out. So I think having to play against Leon after the match was just angered us up. Moyes got a yellow card, but the anger that Moyes had, I feel like with Moyes, he's brought that up in that game against Leon and taken it to the Guingamp Stadium. And then now we're going to talk about the Guingamp Stadium where West Ham played against Leon. You know what the thing is that they tried to cheat again. They tried to claim a penalty which was not a penalty, which I found funny because like they were trying to say, "Oh, a referee, there's a penalty. He handballed it." Even what I found Dembele's being funny, the handball situation funny in that game because he was trying to say, "Oh, referee, there's a handball." He shows the sign of having the ball to hand, but if you look closely, it was not even our player. It was a Harry Maguire Dembele chance where he hit his hand. So I find it funny. I really find it funny, and I think having that opportunity of seeing Dembele get angry, not winking anymore, having the opportunity to see him cry because what he did against us was disgusting. You know, thou shalt get punished. He got punished, and that's what he deserved. You know, and we know Leon's not been doing good in the Bundesliga, but you know we have to do what we have to do, and then Bele stopped learning how to wink, and we got to the semi-final 3-0 against Leones, a good team, a team that has promising prospect of becoming European champions. Fell down the toilet, and you know what? I'm glad of this club. I mean, like the goal the Dawson scored. People say, "Oh, you know what? I'm getting angry about Dawson so many times for no reason." But he has an amazing game today against Leon. He's had that goal, and you know what? A 1-0 from just header it down. No, no chance in hell for him to any Leonese players to get out and jump to the box. So you know what? Yeah, that was a good goal. There was that Jared Bowen goal where he was like, "Oh, you know what? Like, so this is the third goal. Where he had where Spawn hours 3-on-2 past Jared Bowen's like, "Yes, I could." And one of the goalie and smashed it in. Antonio was my man of the match. I thought Antonio deserved to get praised. He was back to his form. Yes, he didn't score, but he just pulverized Leon's players. He literally just battered them. He literally just ran past them, showed his strength, and that's how Antonio shows. That's how Antonio works in the Premier League. And Declan Rice's goal to seal the goal to make it right for our club, and how he done that for a club just made it perfect for us to get into the semi-final. And you know what? Semi-finals on Thursday. I am so happy that we are in the semi-final of the Europa League against Eintracht Frankfurt, who has beaten Barcelona in the Europa League. So you know what? I think with the Europa League stands, I think that we've got ourselves a European chance to get into Europa League. So look, if there's a chance of us getting into the Europa League final and winning the Europa League title, I'll take it. No one would say that they would not want to take a chance to be in the Europa League final. And you know what? The next semi-final is Rangers versus. The next semi-final is Leipzig versus Rangers, and that is going to be a tough one. But I really hope Leipzig do lose. I don't want to play against Leipzig. Leipzig is a better team. I think people saying that Leipzig has a better chance to win the Europa League. But even though if we get Leipzig or what should I call it? If we get Leipzig, then that's fine for me. If we get Rangers, that's fine for me. So either way, it's a win-win situation for us. Thanks guys for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new and hit the like button if you like this video. Sorry that I had camera, as you can see I have camera qualities on my phone and my tablet. I am using my tablet. The lighting sucks. I wish we could do something sort it out, but this is my next video will be the Premier League games. I'm gonna check my camera on. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games. So from now until the Eintracht Frankfurt game, I will be doing I will be doing the Westham United review for league from January to April. So let me just get my January fixtures out. I know we get, but I need to. So tomorrow I'm gonna do 1, 2. So hold on. So I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna do. Norwich away, Norwich, Leeds at home, and then Man United away. So I've got 3 games to do on. So I'm going to do 3 games on Tuesday, 3 games on Wednesday. So Monday I'll be doing the January fixtures, that's Premier League. Tuesday I'll be doing the February fixtures on the Premier League. Wednesday I'll be doing the March fixtures of the Premier League. That is just Anfield and Villa and Spurs. And April, some February I've got Wolves, Newcastle, Leicester, Spurs. So I've got 4 games in February to review. March I've got 1, 2, 3 games on March, and then plus the 1, 2, 3. So it's a bit a tight schedule, but I think I can do this. So yes, thanks guys for watching this video. See you guys tomorrow. Please enjoy this video. And that's long, but